Hi students, today we shall start our lecture number 3. In this lecture we shall discuss required tools for the writer, how to write meaningful content and some tips to create meaningful content. So let's start our lecture. Required tools for the writer. As you know, paper and pen is required to note down ideas. A writer might have certain ideas in his or her mind, so it is necessary to write down as they come in his or her mind. You can use a smartphone instead of paper and pen. Then an internet connection is necessary because you need to search information and you need to write and submit your work. A writer needs an editor. Many editors in the market, but Microsoft Word is one of the most common word processor. The content should be unique and genuine, so check plagiarism. It is an offense and it can lead to low ranking or flagging in Google. So there are many tools and our content should not be copied because a unique content has its own value and authority. Microsoft Word or Grammarly can be used to review grammar, punctuation and spelling checking. There are some writers who use ChatGPT, Article Spinner or other tools, but it is necessary to proofread the content by yourself because it will enhance the quality. Now we will discuss how to write meaningful content. There are certain steps we need to follow. Here are 8 steps that surrounds your writing work. The first step is planning, how you will write and what you will write. Then brainstorming, mind mapping, research, writing or drafting, writer's block, review and edit. We shall discuss all these one by one. How to write meaningful content. Planning is very important, so if you want to write, then plan it and follow the next phases of writing. Plan is a word which has some hidden meanings. It is very important for any writer to plan his content. P stands for preview audience. L stands for list of ideas. A stands for assign a number. N stands for note it down. Brainstorming. It is the second stage. In this technique, quantity is important than quality. You collect more and more ideas in your mind. Mind mapping. Write all points on paper freely without caring about the sequence or grammar. Some writers put important points in the form of diagram. For example, if a writer wants to write about Lahore, you might have some ideas, some points in your mind. The sequence may be changed, but you have to write them on a paper. History of Lahore, area and population of Lahore, important places in Lahore, food of the people, hobbies of the people, and finally the conclusion. You can put drawing on a paper that will show what ideas are in your mind. Here all the options which we have read in the previous slide, here we can see them in the form of a diagram. It's called mind mapping. Research. In this phase, it is verified that your ideas are right and applicable. You can research using internet and libraries to put your ideas in logical order with authenticity. It is also possible that you write an idea which is not applicable. Environment drafting. Drafting is the stage where writers write all their ideas in an organized manner. They provide all the important information which can be edited in later phases. Writer's block. When you are blocked, then no more ideas come to your mind. You can take a break, short walk or chat with your friends to refresh yourself. Review. In review, you try to detect what worked and what not. The criteria of reviewing your content may vary from content to content. You go through the material neutrally, that how a reader would take it, what is required to delete, where to edit. After review, edit your writing without prejudice to make it much better. The errors in grammar and spellings are corrected along with the improvement of style and clarity. It is an important phase to edit your written work. Now we shall discuss some tips to create meaningful content. Number 1. Listen to your audience to write meaningful content. You should know what your audience is talking about and care about. Engagement of audience can be increased by writing about the topics your audience demands. Try to develop a connection with your audience. The content should be original to make impact on your audience. The original content does not mean to select topics on which none other has written. The original and compelling content can have great impact on the audience. Your readers should remain eager to read and find out what is the next. You can enhance your readers' experience by adding photos, videos, and visual aids. In this age of fake news, it is very important to be accurate. You should verify the facts and figures you are adding in your content. That we know most of the people read headlines, so it is very important to write catchy and compelling headlines so that the reader go through the details. Interesting introduction can compel a reader to read on. Write for audience, not for search engines. The idea in your article should be clear from start to conclusion. The content should be engaging, because if you don't engage your audience, then it will leave you quickly. Write in unique and effective tone. Provide the required knowledge for which your reader is searching for. Create an outline to attract your reader to continue reading. Readers should learn valuable information from your content because it will enable them to share your article with others. Your content should be trustworthy, else readers will not stay on your website. So it's the end of our lecture number 3. Thank you, students.